In today's video, we're going to be ranking each and every one of the brand new seeds that we got in the brand new prehistoric update, so let's go ahead and get straight into this. We're going to be covering the worst seed in this update, and of course move on to the best seed, which is going to be replacing the Candy Blossom forever. Yes, we're going to be talking about that seed too, so make sure you guys watch this video all the way to the end, because trust me, I will not be disappointing. Before we start though, if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, we're trying to get to 300k, so come on bro, help a brother out. Anyways, let's go ahead and start off with the first seed. So guys, here are the seeds you can now get from the brand new Ancient Seed Pack. Yes, the Ancient Seed Pack that you guys probably already got. These are all the seeds you're going to be getting out of it. And of course, guys, we're going to be looking at all of the base sell prices for each one of these. So keep watching. We're going to get to that in just a second. But guys, as you guys can see, shout out to this guy, by the way. His, I'm not sure what their username is. I just found this video on Discord, but shout out to whoever this is. But as you guys can see, this is how you guys can go ahead and get the seed packs. All you need to do is go ahead and do the brand new Dino quests right over here. Or of course, shout out to this person once again, you can go ahead and buy them from the brand new crafting area right over here. So you can actually go ahead and craft them using a dinosaur egg and 2.5 million shekels. So now that you know how to actually craft these, let's go ahead and talk about each and every one of these seeds. So starting off, guys, with the worst seed that we have in this update, or I'm sorry, not the worst seed, but the easiest seed to obtain, which is going to be the Paradise Petal. So let's go ahead and take a look at this right now. Paradise Petal, guys, let's see. But here it is, boys and girls, the Paradise Petal seed. So let's go ahead and plant this right now. And yeah, this doesn't take too long to grow, as you guys can see. A simple little 10-minute job. So let's go ahead and speed this up real quick. And you know what, while we wait for that thing to grow up, let's go ahead and move on to the next seed, which is of course going to be the Horned Dino Shroom. So here is the Horned Dino Shroom, guys. This is what it is going to look like. A really cool looking freaking plant. So let's go ahead and see what the base sell price for a Horned Dino Shroom is going to be. So as you guys can see, I have two right over here. We have a 6.6 kg one and we have a 6.8 kg. How much is this worth, good sir? Let me see. $120,000. Yeah, I'm not even kidding, guys. This is very good. Now, I'm not sure if this is the regular size you get out of this, but still, guys, this thing probably has a good minimum sell price of $100,000, maybe $90,000, which is quite decent. Once again, that is on par with something like Candy Blossom, so that is pretty cool. But again, I haven't tried the sprinkler method on this, so I don't know how big it gets, so I can't really say if it is better than Candy Blossom. And again, it is just gonna give you guys one flower at a time, just like something like sunflower and stuff, guys, so keep that in mind too. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have another seed that you can actually get out of the seed pack. Unfortunately, it's not here, but this is going to be a very common seed pack, which is going to be the Stonebite. Yes, this is going to be the Stonebite, guys. This is like a flower that is a one-time plant. So let's go ahead and plant this right here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So once again, this thing is only going to take like 3 or 4 minutes to grow up. So let's go ahead and grow this up and collect it. There you go. Yeah, all done already. So let me go ahead and collect both of these, and we're going to go ahead and check the sell price of both of these. So here is the smallest Stonebite I have, and this is going to sell for a whopping $30,000. Not bad for being one of the most common plants you can get out of this entire seed pack. Honestly, guys, this is a W. This is a very good plant. Once again, this is the most common plant you can get out of the seed pack, so that's very good. Moving on, not gonna waste any of your time. Let's go ahead and move over to the Bone Boo. Yes, oh my god, I'm really freaking excited about this one. This is a very cool plant that someone seems to have stolen from me. I swear to god, bro, people keep on stealing my stuff. My stuff is what I meant to say. But here it is, guys. I actually have a few in my inventory anyway, so it's fine. People can steal my stuff. You know what? I'm not upset. Anyways, this is the Bone Boo. Let's go ahead and see the sell price of this. This, once again, is a one-time harvest plant, by the way, meaning you plant it, you collect it, it is gone forever, just like the regular bamboo. So let's go ahead and collect this one more time and see how much this is going to be worth. A whopping $140,000. Yo, that's actually not bad. That's really decent. I'm not gonna lie, bro. All of the plants in this update are genuinely not that bad. They are very good. I'm gonna plant another Bone Boo right over here, and we're gonna watering can it just to see how long it actually takes to grow up. So yeah, this thing is gonna take about 30 minutes to grow up. So yeah, let's see if we get another smaller one just so we can see the minimum sell price of this thing. So yeah, here we go again. It is kind of like the bamboo. I'm not gonna lie, just a, you know, just all dead and stuff. I don't know. I guess it looks like a bone. But yeah, this is what the Bone Boo is gonna look like. It does take quite a long time to grow, so yeah, we'll leave that there once again, and we'll come back to it later if needed. But moving on, guys, the next seed we have is going to be the Firefly Fern. Yes, yummy Firefly Fern. Firefly Fern. God, that's a tongue twister right there, but this is what the Firefly Fern is going to look like. It's going to give you guys multiple harvests. As you guys can see, it's going to have about 3 firefly ferns on it. One plant is gonna have 3 of them on it. I'm not gonna say it again, bro. Once again, this is what it's gonna look like. Very cool, very nice. Let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. So Firefly, Firefly, bro, why can't I see it? But yeah, this is what it is gonna look like. Let's see what the sell price of this is going to be. $100,000. Keep in mind, this is $100,000 for one, which is really good. And that's not even the big one, guys. That's like the smallest one I have, which is kind of mad. So if we go ahead and look at a regular one, which is about 6.3 kgs, let's see how much this thing sells for. $116,000. So guys, this thing, very good. It is very, very good. Like, actually, my god, that's decent. And this isn't even the best plant in the game. No, this is not the best plant in the game, guys. We have something even above this, which is going to be the Flosslight. Or Fossilite? Yes, Fossilite. Sorry, not Flosslight. Fossilite. And unfortunately, guys, I did not have the opportunity to actually get this myself. But thankfully, Brighter, one of the developers of the game, actually helped me out. And yeah, he helped me review the plant, even though I didn't have it, so shout out to him. But let's go ahead and look at what these plant actually looks like. Also, let's ignore the fact that I completely butchered the spelling of Fossilite. Let's not talk about that in the comments, anyone who talks about that. But here is the plant, guys. This is what it is going to look like. It looks very, very neat, very, very cool. And I think I go ahead and show you guys what the sell price of some of these is also going to be. So let's go ahead and look at that. So as you guys can see, a regular Fossilite is going to be worth $100,000. This is just one that randomly grows, by the way, which is kind of crazy. Here's another one. I think, let's see, do I show the price of that? So here's another one, a slightly bigger one. It's about 120. So I guess this thing's going to be worth between 90,000 and maybe like 150,000 for a regular Fossilite. And of course, if you guys get the giant ones using the sprinkler method or something, a bunch of mutations, this thing is probably comparable to the Candy Blossom, but it is not better than the Candy Blossom. I repeat, that plant is not the best plant that we got in this update. No. We got an even better plant in Growing Garden, guys, and this is the one that actually goes ahead and defeats the Candy Blossom once and forever. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and review the Petal right over here. So let me go ahead and collect this. I'm really sorry, my internet's really trashy today, but as you guys can see, you get a bunch of flowers on one plant. So let's go ahead and see how much this thing actually sells for. So here it is, the Paradise Petal, a really, really nice looking plant. I'm not gonna lie, a really cute looking flower. But let's see how much this thing actually sells for. And this is gonna be worth about $36,000. Nothing too crazy. Once again, guys, this is like a really, really easy plant to obtain. It's not difficult to get at all. But yeah, this thing will have like a minimum sell price of 20,000, 30,000, somewhere around there. Once again, just to recap for you guys, the Fire Fern is gonna have a minimum sell price of 120. Bone Boo 300k, which is kind of crazy. I feel like that's been changed now though to 150, as we saw right now. We also have the Paradise Petal, which we looked at, 20k. Stonebite, which has 60k, which was once again changed, as we saw earlier. It is now about 20k, 30k too. Horn Dino Shroom is 80k, which has been buffed maybe, but yeah, it is pretty cool too. And the Fossilite has a minimum sell price of about 80k. And as you guys can see, I have something blurred out here, which we're gonna get to right now, so keep watching. Also, shout out to Erase, one of the developers of the game. But guys, the best plant in the entire game right now is of course going to go to the brand stinking new Bone Boo. Check this out. Oh my god, bro. So someone seems to be doing the sprinkler method on this. Let's see how much or who this person is. So shout out to this person, guys. But yeah, look at this. This is the replacement we finally have for the Candy Blossom. So here's what a regular Bone Boo is going to look like. Once again, shout out to Brighter, because yeah, I'm using a clip from his garden. But here's a quick walk around of what it looks like, and let's go ahead and see how much this thing is actually going to be worth. So as you guys can see, a regular old Bone Blossom is going to be worth a whopping, let's see, $250,000. I'm not making this up, bro. This is actually crazy. It's going to be worth $250,000. Now that one did have the Windstruck mutation, so let's ignore that one. But yeah, this thing is going to have a minimum sell price of 180k. I repeat, a minimum base sell price of 150k. I don't know if it's going to be nerfed, bro, but that is absolutely madness. And if you go ahead and do the sprinkler method on it, I'm sorry for this, but let's see how much this thing is going to be worth. A whopping $3 million. Guys, yes, $3 million for a mutated bone blossom, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, we officially have a replacement for the candy blossom, and it is called the bone blossom right over here. Once again, a very, very good plant. Let me know what you guys think about this entire update. Did you find it good? Was it bad? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, that's all of the plants we have right now. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.